It's the Generation 1 Autobot Hound in the box. Yes, this is Hound in a G1 box, but I hate to break it to you, this is actually a counterfeit. It's very cool, very convincing, but there are ways to spot things that kind of give it away as a counterfeit, but it's still very cool, a lot less expensive than getting an original G1 Hound in a box, and I'm gonna go through him and we'll see if he's quality. I'm Captain Kyle, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a longtime watcher, thank you so much for supporting the channel. But now it's time to break this baby out and see if this Hound is up to snuff. Be right back. So yeah, this is a very nice box for Hound. You can see it looks just like an original G1. It's got the G1 artwork on the back. It's got the tech spec, the robot points, and of course, the nice window with Hound inside, all that wonderful stuff. But this is a counterfeit, and despite the fact that it kind of pains me to open this box, because it is so sweet, I'm gonna open it up and we are going to break him out of his prison and see if the quality's there. So opening it up, I find a G1 style instruction book, and if I peel that open, it also has the accessories in it. So the very nice instruction book, but we also have his missile launcher. We have, oddly, in two pieces, his machine gun that goes on the back of his Jeep in Jeep mode, but we can pop it together and it looks good. We have 3 missiles on the sprue. We have the ever-elusive gas can. Yes, this is something that is often not found when you buy used original G1s. Sometimes you can find it, but buying it as an extra accessory, usually not cheap. His spare tire, I got one of those, I'm trying to get rid of it. And his hologram gun. But in the rest of the package, cardboard, and the figure himself in plastic. Now, right here is some of the ways that you can tell that this is a counterfeit reissue, because there is no product catalog, there is no reinforcements from Cybertron style robot points mail-in form. And in here, there are stickers on the sticker sheet, a rub sign. Now, first of all, with some of the Series 1 G1s, there were no rub signs, but later on, they all got rub signs. So you can decide to put that on or not, but if it was an actual Hasbro toy, it would already be on if it had a rub sign. You also get a tech spec decoder that you can look at the world and be like, why is everything so red, man? This is, you know. And I'm not seeing any additional stickers, so I'm wondering if they did not include the factory stickers, which kind of sucks. I had that happen before. I had a Noah that did not come with factory stickers, just the ones that you put on them. But we will see. I'm pretty sure, though, that some of the stickers that I'm seeing in the pictures here, I can say they're not on him right now, and usually they do include them, so I'm a little disappointed. Now, I will put the stickers on eventually. I'm starting a new series called Sticker Shock, and I will put on Hound stickers in one of those episodes. I might have to see if I can get some repros for the factory stickers. Hopefully they have those available. But let me get him out. He's being very stubborn, and hopefully the quality of the figure, the lack of the factory stickers, is not indicative of a lack of quality for this guy. So there he is in his Jeep mode, and let's zoom in so you can get a little better of a view of this guy. And he's a Jeep. You can see Hound's head sticking up there a little bit, and you can see all the accessories that come with him. All right, probably still gonna save the box. So just because his head's sticking out a little bit, I wiggled it down. So in his Jeep mode, he usually has his machine gun mounted in the back. So let's see if we can get that in there. And it goes in, and it's kind of in there stiff, so that's not a necessarily bad thing. It's not too stiff to get in there, but it's not gonna like fall out. Occasionally with counterfeit reissues, the gun pegs don't quite fit. They might be a little too small or too big. In this case, it's not too big, but it's kind of bordering. But it's got chrome, so eventually some of that might wear off. He has a spare tire, which goes on the back there, and he has the gas can, which goes also on the back there. Now these other accessories, we'll put the rub sign over here. We can put that aside. I'm gonna fold up the knife so in case a cat visits. She hasn't been visiting lately, which is kind of disappointing. These accessories are for his robot mode, so I'm gonna put those aside over here until we get him into his robot mode. But let's first check out his vehicle mode, which, very nice Jeep. Again, he's missing the factory stickers, some stripes that went down on the sides, but he's still a very nice looking Jeep with all his accessories in there. He's got the 2 seats, he's got the window here, which you can move back and forth. Seems a little stiff, but I'm sure it just hasn't been moved around a lot. Now, one thing that's important is the roll test. Now, if this stands up to G1 style rolling, which it does, it actually rolls quite nicely. Now, he does have the rubber wheels, and the rubber wheels look like they're on there very well, very shiny rims. So yeah, a nice vehicle mode, definitely Hound. All right, now that came out without a problem. Take these off. Now he does have the detailing of the paint on the tail lights and nice shiny chrome. All right, time to transform him. If you haven't transformed a Hound, I'm very sorry for you. But let's see if he will transform. He should pull apart a little bit. There's his feet. These turn down, but I could have swore. Aha! Sky is back. She hasn't been in a video in a while, so I am glad that she has returned. But apparently she's more a fan of me than Hound. Okay, so this top part, again, I thought it moved up a bit. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've transformed a Hound. But you swing the wheels back, you push this forward, and I'm having a little difficulty doing that. I'm not sure if it's because the wheels are in the way. When I move the wheels back, the arms kind of came out a bit, which they're supposed to do. It looks like maybe I should move them forward and see if I can push it like that. It does pull forward, and now I can fold this down, bring back the wheels. His head automatically pops up. Well, something underneath there, when you turn it, it automatically pops up. Fold that back, and there is Hound. Now, Hound is not the largest of Autobots. He only stands about 3.5 inches, so, but let's attach some weapons to him. On his shoulder, back here, you clip on his missile launcher. Now, I've never been happy about the way the hologram gun works because you can plug it into his fist, and I have to say that is a little bit loose. So not happy about that, but you can't really point it forward. Though with it being loose, you can point it more forward, but you can't really, if you move it up like that, his arm up like that so he could aim the gun, does not allow you to put the gun in his hand. So he's always had to kind of shoot by like leaning back and firing. We will take one missile off the sprue and we will pop it in, and let's test the launching. Okay, it's not the strongest of springs, and it launched once, and then it kind of launched when I was wiggling it. There we go. Yeah, it's not the strongest of springs, but it does shoot. So that is nice from the perspective of it's a functional G1 toy. Bad as in the perspective of if I shoot it and it goes flying off the table, Sky or one of my other cats is gonna be like, hey, a new toy. So the only flaw I see is the gun being a little too small of a hole, and that is in both sides. It's kind of wiggly. Now there are ways to fix that. I've been advised clear nail polish around here, put a coat, let it dry thoroughly, and then can stick it in. You could also take like some Scotch tape and wrap it around and trim it. And if you don't put on a lot, that could also act as helping with the handle. So a couple different solutions for that, but other than that, he seems fine. Posability. He doesn't really have much. The feet, you can kind of move the feet a little bit, but in no way can he really stand in that position. Well, he can, but he looks like he's about to keel over dead. And his arms can move back and forth. That's pretty much it. They're not the best arms in the world. And again, you can't even put his gun in and have him point it forward. The head does not turn, though it feels like there's some, like, if you really wanted to force it, you could possibly turn it, but it would probably break. It's not meant to turn, but it feels a little wiggly in there. So let's put him on the turntable of doom, and we'll take a look at all his sides. Again, he's very shiny, and I do want to take a peek at the sticker instructions just in case I'm wrong about maybe he didn't have factory stickers, but I am seeing some stripes on him in the artwork, especially in Jeep mode, that do not appear to be on this sticker sheet. So I may have to look around and see if I can get replacement factory stickers for Hound. If people are making replacement stickers, I'm sure they're making replacement factory ones, right? All right. But overall, he's not a bad replica of the original Hound. I will actually see if in my multitude of other accessories, if I have another Hound gun that may fit better. And let's see, how much did I pay for this fine figure of an Autobot without his friggin' factory stickers. So it looks like Hound goes for about 50 to 60 bucks depending on where you get them. I'll try to find the best possible price for you. Usually comes with free shipping. So not the cheapest of the reissues, but other than the gun being wiggly and the lack of factory stickers, I think it's a pretty good deal. Because if you were to try to get a Hound, first of all, in the box, never touched by, human hands outside the factory, that would be quite expensive. And if you wanted to get a original G1 Hound, loose, complete, those are pretty expensive too. Or you might get one that's missing the gas can, missing the spare tire. These accessories are kind of hard to find. But yeah, so there you have him, Hound. Very cool if, his gun doesn't want to stay in his hand. I will adjust that. Kind of fun revisiting my childhood when I actually had the original G1 Hound and got him in a box. The official Hasbro one though. But for 60 bucks, plus applicable sales tax, I think it's kind of worth it if you want a minty Hound that can basically sub in for a much more expensive original. I do urge you, should you get this and yours comes with factory stickers, you make it look all nice, don't try to pawn it off as an original. That's just not fair to other collectors, and I would not do that to someone, and I don't think anyone should do that to a fellow collector. Let's be honest. If you're trying to make a profit, that's fine. Profits are good, but don't try to be like, oh yeah, give you him for $200 complete. I don't know what they go for, but I will put a link to him on AliExpress where I got this one. I'll also put links to reissues on eBay. Sometimes they're better pricing, sometimes they're not. But links are in the description, and if you use those, it definitely helps support the channel, so I appreciate it. And if you get one, I hope you have fun. I know that I'm having fun showing you these Transformers, and I hope you have fun watching these videos. And while you are debating about whether or not you want to get this particular counterfeit reissue Hound, we have another video over here, which is actually the Walmart Retro Hound, and you can see the differences there. And we will see you next time. As always, have fun and good hunting.